This is Mark and Charity's Coffee Podcast.
Mark and Charity Coffee Podcast for Thursday, April the 13th today. Beautiful, sun-drenched Quinte region of Ontario.
And Mark's upset.
Ontario,
He's not wearing shorts.
I am ticked. I am livid. Livid. Every year, I kick off the warm season prematurely. I will start wearing shorts and sandals well before it is even advisable to do so. And you beat me to the no socks. Mm-hmm. And Steve Bowen walked into the station today in shorts.
Now, to be fair to Steve has been in Florida the last few weeks. So he's been in shorts for like a month. So this week was tough on him to put pants back on. So
Okay.
I see him embracing the shorts.
All right.
But you're right. I find it hilarious that you were holding out until tomorrow.
And
you thought you were being so cool, waiting until for the home show with your home show casual. And we beat you.
Dress code's home show casual tomorrow. And I've been talking about it since Monday.
Yep.
So maybe if I'd been quiet about it, I could have snuck the shorts in. But no.
Well, would you have snuck them in before Friday?
You know what, though? Being quiet about things, not my style.
No, it's not your style to be quiet. And since you're not wearing them today, I'm going to say that you weren't going to sneak them in anyway. But with it being this warm, I could not wear socks today.
Yeah, but I laid these clothes out like 10 days ago, so I have to wear the clothes I laid out.
That's what you get for thinking ahead.
Yeah, well, it's not going well for me today.
Mark is not happy.
I am perturbed, and I am anxious. I'm jittery. Oh, Steve just walked by in the shorts again while we're taping the podcast. What a jerk.
I'm going to take a picture of his legs and my feet.
Okay.
Just to poke.
You know what?
Just be like, haha, Mark.
Get a shot of those shorts, too.
They're nice shorts, yes.
Are they?
Those are Disney shorts. Those are Florida shorts.
Are? Yeah.
I would say those are his Florida shorts.
Those are retirement on laundry day shorts. Those are the shorts you wear when it's laundry day.
I thought they were quite sporty.
I have fashionable golf shorts. I don't have...
Which you'll be able to see tomorrow at the home show.
And up until Thanksgiving now. Yeah. That'll be it.
Mark's digging his heels in.
Once I get the shorts on and start wearing the flip-flops, doesn't matter what happens from here on in. That's what's going on until after Labor Day.
Well, and we talked about my checklist this morning for spring. Mm-hmm. And bare feet, definitely one of them.
Bare feet. Laundry's out on the line?
Laundry was out on the line yesterday. You did this yesterday, too. We put ours out on the weekend. The patio furniture.
Did that yesterday.
Trampoline's going to go up this weekend. That was one I failed to mention this morning, but that's a big one. I cleaned out my car yesterday. Sure sign it springs here. And ice cream. I had my first ice cream cone.
Your shock absorber said thank you. Get all this junk out of here.
All this crap out of here that you've accumulated.
We asked listeners what would be Charity's first flavor of the year. So that was a fun game.
Yeah, some great guesses. It made me want another ice cream cone this morning.
Maple walnut. A lot of people seem to think you're a maple walnut fan. I don't know. They hear you and they think that.
Maple walnut. That's interesting. I wonder what that says. Someone did say peanut butter and chocolate, which, yes, I do enjoy sometimes, but it's usually black cherry or strawberry that I like. And there was no black cherry, so strawberry was the flavor I enjoyed last night.
Right. And your father's favorite flavor, this chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, is called what?
Neapolitan.
What is it called?
Neapolitan.
It's called Neapolitan. Neapolitan. When you said that this morning, it was like, that's going on the podcast. But I love two flavors, vanilla and French vanilla.
I know.
Oh, my gosh.
Don't go crazy, Mark.
That is like, can I just get French vanilla today because it's a celebration? All right, French vanilla.
And I've been seeing, so the old greenhouse ice cream shop, which we have a connection to because Sandy downstairs, it's her shop.
Right.
So they've been posting in Wellington, and it's fantastic. Mm-hmm. So they've been posting updates of their season. They're almost ready to open.
You're kidding.
No, last weekend they got their benches painted and the picnic tables are out. And they announced, I just have to find it here, they've got 2 new flavors, which means Sandy's going to be bringing them in
There'll be sample days.
Yeah, there'll be sample days. So they've got 2 new, there's a moon mist and a cinnamon buns that they're adding to their menu this summer. I remember, was it last year or the year before, they had the lemon lavender, which became my new favorite. But those are the 2 new flavors they're going to be offering this year.
The cinnamon bun I get, but what would moon mist be?
It kind of looks like a unicorn color.
Oh.
If you were a unicorn, that's what you'd be. It's like a blue, purple, and yellow all mixed
Okay.
together. But that's what I mean. We'll have to have a taste test and see.
And the blue looks like bubble gum. So maybe that's a bubble
Yeah.
gum with it?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't want to ruin the flavor if it's got nothing to do with that.
But we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Now, I'm trying to see when their opening date is. If they're getting that, if they're that close.
Always tended to be the May long weekend.
Is
but If
it?
it gets,
Okay.
But if it gets warmer, why not Mother's Day, right? Why not the weekend before?
If they can, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's got me
man.
all excited too.
Yeah.
Make a trip over there and enjoy some ice cream.
So spring's well underway this weekend. Of course, is the Quinte Home and Lifestyle Show with the Quinte Home Builders Association. We had Samantha Pinn on the podcast yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be great. I'm going to be in shorts. Charity's now wearing socks. Come on out to our booth. We're going to be
but I did say I
broadcasting
wear
more.
white pants.
Yeah, you bought some new white pants.
I did.
Pretty good for you.
Well, I figure it's a spring show.
Yeah. Well, I
So-
was going to wear green.
No, you are wearing red.
I am going to wear red and black rather than gray and green because it's a home show. And I like to dress for the event.
You do.
And so I don't know whether the clothes I have for other events, but green for the home show seemed like a good
Mark's
idea.
not
But
going
no,
to
I
sleep
won't.
tonight because he's so.
No, I'm going to be black and red.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I,
All right.
Maybe you don't know this about me. I've never lost a moment's sleep over my clothes.
Because they're out a week and a half ahead of time.
That's right. And the style is never important to me.
Until he comes to work and sees everybody else is in barefoot and
Triggered.
shorts.
Triggered.
Sorry.
So that's how today's gone on the show. And then we had Al and Lori on. That was a good time.
Yes,
Takes us
that
back.
was a lot of fun.
Charity, did you remember years ago when you
Years
and
and
I,
years ago.
back in 2009 or 2010?
No, it was 09.
Was it 09? You and I were in Dancing with the Stars of Quinte.
I didn't win.
No, I did.
Yeah, Mark won that year. Yeah.
But Al and Lori Foster of the dressing room, Al Lewis from our sister station, Cool 100, they are one of the 7 couples competing.
May 26th, it returns to the CAA Arena. Tickets on sale now. And I had heard that rehearsals had started, which they should.
They better.
It's coming up. So I asked Al, I said, let me know when you start practicing because we'd love to talk to you. Because secretly, knowing what they're going through, I chuckle a little bit when they start rehearsing because it can be a little overwhelming. But after talking to them, clearly they are not overwhelmed. The excitement that they both have is amazing. So we thought we'd get them here in the studio and just see how things were going.
Dancing with the Stars partners, Lori Foster of the dressing room, Al Lewis of our sister station, Cool 100, taking it on in 2023. Lori, did they have to twist your arm or did you always want to do this?
Well, as I mentioned to Al, it was something that I've been asked several times, but just timing. It's all about timing, and Al timed it right.
Yes.
Well,
Here
we're
we
glad
go.
you said yes because I'm very excited for the two of you to dance. You're partnered up with Devin Scott, who was last year's winning instructor. His pair won last year. Do you feel any pressure?
A little bit of pressure, yeah. But so we've only done one practice. That was last Thursday.
Oh, yes. We
Yeah.
want to hear all about the
Thursday.
practice.
Yeah.
So, Devin's super cool and he's being really gentle with us right now, but I've got a feeling things will change
That's gonna
dramatically.
change.
Yeah.
Well, just listening to the two of you talk about the things you are doing already tells me, all right, there's a heavy duty commitment. I mean, there's not just step here, pivot. No, we're to full blown gymnastics now.
Can
a
you
little
share
bit,
a
a
bit
little
of your
bit. Laura,
routine?
you tell it. You want to tell them the story?
Shall I?
Do it.
Well, we'll just put it this way. It's just we have a couple of spins that are happening, and as you know, Charity, I was a figure skater all my life, and when you're away from that career for a while, you kind of lose that momentum of the spin, and a few minutes into everything, I felt like I was on the Disney teacups, so I had to take a little break, a little time out, and have a little breather, and I was really good about that.
So there's spins.
Yeah.
Can you give anything else away, or are you keeping it all hush hush?
No, we're keeping it pretty tight
hush.
to the
Do you
vest.
have
Yeah,
your
yeah,
song?
yeah.
Clearly,
Yes.
you've picked your
100%.
song.
Yeah.
Your song?
Yep.
Devin sees the vision of what the song, what you guys can do.
Yeah.
Did you have a vision going into it, or is it more Devin guiding you, or did you have either of you have an idea as to what you wanted to do with it?
I always have big, complicated ideas. You guys know that.
Yeah.
And it usually takes someone to be like, Al, you gotta lower it down a bit. And Devin did that almost immediately. So I knew he was a good fit for us.
Because 8 weeks, right? 8 weeks you have to practice. It's coming up May 26th. So
8 weeks minus a few practices, just, again, other commitments that have come up. So yeah, we'll do it. We can do it, right, Al?
Oh, yeah. We did, the first 40 seconds of the dance in the first practice?
41.
And Devin, 41 seconds. Sorry, 41 seconds,
41.
right.
And Devin was thrilled.
Yeah, no, he was so over the moon happy with that, so... Yeah.
Well, now, Al, not to just add Devin's element to it, but Mark is a former champion of Dancing with the Stars. So you've got some pretty big shoes to fill here for Starboard.
I've been thinking about this a lot. Okay. And so Mark's already won Dancing with the Stars. My plan is to win Dancing with the Stars, and then I'm coming after the pickleball trophy. I'm just gonna take all of Mark's trophies as my plan.
Lori Foster, Al Lewis, Dancing with the Stars. How long's the dance? Do you know yet? How long's the song?
We can't tell you that.
3 minutes is exhausting, I'll tell you that.
You said 41 seconds. I'm sure it felt like 3 minutes when you got through it.
He goes, we did about 41 seconds. Like, that's it?
Get your tickets for Dancing with the Stars with Quinte. It returns to the CAA Arena.
May 26th. Get your tickets through the box Ticketmaster and the Sens box office. And good luck, guys. I'm so excited to hear, and we'll check in with you again to see how the progress is coming.
Thank you so much.
Got to warn all the other couples they're doing the right stuff. I don't know if they'll pull it off, but there's some things you got to do, including get off the floor. You want to win. You got to start incorporating something.
Because we were year 2, so very early.
Yep.
Year 1 was fine. It went over okay.
5 couples danced.
Danced. And even year 2, I would say, what were we, 6, 8 couples maybe at that time?
There was 8.
And again, we danced. I would say who won second that year? Do you remember? Was that?
Bull won second with Deborah Tosh.
That's right. Okay. So theirs, I would say, was a little more dramatic. There was something more to it. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. Yeah. We had no business beating them.
But it was, I would say, your dance, yours and Sue's, was probably, it was the first time it was a show.
Yeah. That was my idea.
Yeah.
That we do that.
And from there on out, I think it's just kind of grown from that. And now you do have to put on.
It's got to be a show.
A show. And part of that, and you did the first lift too.
Yeah, we did the first costumes.
Yes.
No, like you guys dressed to your dance. I'm not saying not. Right.
Yes, and so did Deborah.
Yeah.
And her partner. There was clearly a theme there.
There were outfits
that were worn. But that's really what you do. You do have to do that. So to hear that they're spinning.
Yeah,
and doing some other stuff.
They're doing more at the beginning of their planning than we even thought to do back then.
Exactly.
15 years of this now means, okay, here we go. You got to do that.
And we've seen it through the years, too, some of the lifts and the turns and the flips.
My favorite part in there is they talked about doing the first 40 seconds.
I know.
And Lori said 41. Like,
she's hardcore.
Every second does matter.
And it does. And I did say that to them too. I'm like, so did it feel like your 41 seconds? How did it really feel? And Al joked, he's like, felt like 3 minutes, but it does.
Oh, it does.
Like you do dance for, I think, 2 minutes maybe, and it feels like a lifetime.
I think we were 2 minutes, 50 seconds.
Oh, you were closer to 3.
And I remember when we were putting it together, my original was 4.5 minutes.
Oh my
I said,
God,
it'll be 4.5 minutes. I know. And at that time, I was doing the show, of course, with Ingrid, who had danced the year before. And she said, you will get that down to 3 minutes guaranteed. I'm like, no. I'm an athlete. We 2 minutes, 49 seconds, sweated like a pig.
Yeah. And it probably felt like 4 minutes.
Yeah, no, it did. And it's like, you are so right and don't start doing lifts at the end then. Do them at the beginning.
At the beginning.
Oh,
because Ingrid being part of the first group too, it would have just been a dance. So it wouldn't have been even what you and Sue did or what we've seen in recent years. And that was hard enough, let me tell you. Year 2 was hard enough.
I know.
Don't need.
Get your tickets available though, because Al told us his family's buying tables because now that's down on the floor. Yeah. There's a premium ticket where you can get tables on the floor to enjoy the show, or tickets general admission up in the stands of the CAA Arena.
And there isn't a bad seat in there.
Not a chance.
I will say there is something to being on the floor though. Like you get a more close up view of the faces and the expressions and the footwork, of course. So if you want that experience, then definitely get on and get
Of course, UTV is taping it, so if you want to watch yourself on your TV,
over and over again,
you're on the floor, you'll end up in the background.
Exactly.
And that's so good.
And be sure to wave. Then you can see yourself waving.
And then one of the fun parts, and I'm glad people do stay, there's a dance after.
See, there wasn't the dance when we did
now
it.
They have the dance.
I remember we all went out for drinks and snack afterwards, and that was fun, just to have that time as the couples, just to kind of reminisce and talk. So I'm glad they continued with some sort of after party, not just for the contestants or participants, but for everybody. Because there's such a buzz, there's such an excitement, especially when everybody's done. Because it's like, okay, now we can relax.
And a select group of those who have done it, which is so much fun. All raising money for Volunteer and Information Quinte, who do a ton of stuff. Whatever events that you go to from this weekend on through fair seasons in the fall and everything, if there are volunteers, chances are Volunteer and Information Quinte has their fingerprints on making that happen, from Canada Day and Waterfront and everything that goes
Ribfest.
on.
When we were in the canteen in the CAA arena, Tracy got talking about Ribfest. Actually, a few of them did, because a few of them had been volunteering with VIQ for a while. They love it. They say, if you want to volunteer, come volunteer at Ribfest, because we have a great time. And really, that's what it is too. You start volunteering sometimes with the same people, and you get to do some of these events, and it is a lot of fun. There is that element to it too. So yes, you're giving up some of your time, but for a great cause and to help others out and have some fun and take in these events.
And these great people do this stuff all summer long. So get those tickets and support them, okay, so we can keep having all of these great events. And what a great Friday night. And unfortunately, you won't be there, but you're on the committee, right?
I am on the committee.
So is there anything behind the scenes you can tell us about that? Not yet, because you said there are surprises.
There are surprises. I would say I don't want to call it the halftime show, the intermission part.
Yeah.
Because there's always entertainment during that time where people can go and vote.
Yep.
So you see the couples dance, and then there's time to get your vote, and you can kind of get up, stretch your legs, and mingle. And there's always some sort of showcase. Some of the dance groups come out because the instructors bring some of their students, and they do performances to entertain the audience. That is going to be a little different this year.
Okay.
Because in years past, as you know, it's usually the younger kids come out. And it's wonderful to see the little kids out there. And it's great. And they're very talented, and it gives them, the showcase, it gives them an opportunity to perform. And that's wonderful. And we're not taking that away by any means. They're still going to get to do that. But there's going to be some other stuff thrown in too.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't want to say too much, but it should
you're not
be
allowed
quite.
to.
Well, I want people to get their ticket and go and see it. You won't be disappointed, trust me.
Okay. That and 7 couples?
Seven couples.
Seven couples.
Yeah.
For Dancing with the Stars of Quinte, get that at Ticketmaster or at the Belleville Sens box office. Tickets will be available for Friday, May 26th. Does that sound correct?
Yes, back at the CAA arena.
Back at the CAA, which is going to be great. All right, so that's what's going on today.
That is going on today.
Tomorrow on the show, why Charity Brown accidentally created a firestorm among fire departments in the Quinte region.
You really are amazing at hooking people. Trying them in.
All because you wore a single T-shirt.
Yes,
and now
thank you.
Men everywhere
are
up in arms.
Chief Whalen.
Are you going to get some clothes out of this?
I hope so. Yeah. I think I may.
What Charity did to raise the ire of other firefighters, which is all any woman ever wants to do, gain the attention.
Any sort of attention.
From firefighters. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. I'm going to wear my shorts whether my legs are ready for it or not. And
the home show. We're going to be at the Home and Lifestyle show.
Oh.
I'm very excited to get back there and be a part of that tomorrow.
And then we get to hang out for 3 more hours live at a booth tomorrow.
In front of people.
In front of people. Oh, it's the best part. And it's the middle of April, and it's the Quinte region, and it's gorgeous today.
It's
22 degrees, 23 later on, maybe tomorrow. So it's going to be really good. Get out there and enjoy it. It's a Mark and Charity Coffee podcast. Wherever you get your favorite podcasts, here we are every day, Monday through Friday, uploaded by about 11 o'clock. Have a super day, everybody. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning right here on 95.5 Hits FM.